Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea where we spill the tea here anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Hope you guys are having an amazing last day of 2022, you guys, depending on where you guys are located. And I hope you guys have been setting your 2023 intentions. I hope you guys have a happy new year wherever you guys are. I hope you guys, have your resolutions, your goals, and 2023 is your best year yet. So there is that. So we are talking love and marriage, Huntsville, because this would not end 2022 if we did not have another shenanigan, another level of foolishness coming in from none other than Phonics Unhooked, you guys. And this time, apparently she was on social media and basically thought that it was a good idea for her to come for Melody Shari again, you guys. And not just come for Melody Shari, but accuse Melody Shari of not being successful and that she doesn't hear anything about Melody Shari's businesses. Tried to question whether or not Melody Shari had ownership in any of her businesses and tried to downplay her collaboration with Jay Bolin. And basically, Melody Shari fans were trying to give her the education, you guys. They were trying to give her the education that Phonics Unhooked was wrong, you guys. And, she tried to say, well, there was no proof that her skincare line is successful. And how come the bloggers don't talk about it? We do talk about it. I use 7th Avenue skincare. I said it made my skin clear, right? But that's right. She doesn't even say my name correctly, so maybe she doesn't know, right? So somebody in the comments said that DJ Richie Sky, basically did like a video and he uses it, faithfully. And so she was like, well, that's 1 out of 20 bloggers. And I'm like, is she serious right now? Is she serious? I mean, if she wants me to do a daily update of all of Melody Shari's ventures and my reviews of them, I'll gladly do it. But the problem is there's so much other foolishness that is taking place that I don't have time. I do not have time, but I have supported all of Melody Shari's ventures and have nothing negative to say about any of them that I have tried, you guys. So specifically, the skincare has been a part of my regimen, a part of my skincare routine. So, but this whole thing, like, I'm just so annoyed, you guys. And then she is going after, Melody Shari, furthermore, trying to say that, her daughter and son in law are more successful and, tried to hype up Black, tried to hype up their wine. And people were trying to give them the education that they are not 100% owners and everything else. And it was very embarrassing, you guys. It was very embarrassing because here's what I do not understand, right? You've been on the show for a few years now, on a few seasons now. You know how this social media thing goes, right? You know that everybody fact checks everything. You know everybody is gathering tea on any and everybody that has ever appeared on this show. And you cannot even justify your hate for Melody Shari and everything else when you can't even research the projects that she has going on, right? And all it was giving was projection. It was giving projection, and it sounded as though as somebody who knew that, they were just going to talk their child up, but not actually knowing the ins and outs of their business and not actually knowing whether or not they truly were successful. And even her own son-in-law said that even though he may have $1 million contracts with different construction projects and things of that nature, that everything costs. It costs for labor. There's certain costs that are deducted from all of that. And he even said his cut is not what people think it is. So this whole thing where, Phonics Unhooked wants to try to think that she's shading Melody Shari, she's actually embarrassing herself and she's embarrassing her daughter and embarrassing her son-in-law with this foolishness, you guys, because how can you not do your research on Melody Shari's 20 businesses and find out what, how successful they are? right? And find out the percentage of ownership that she has, you guys. And find out, and how could you not know that this is the second drop of the Jay Bolin collaboration, because the first one sold out so quickly. And this one's going to sell out, if it hasn't already, too, as well. So that's why I just don't understand why you have to go on live. And this is what I mean. It's attention seeking at this point, right? Because I think the mentality is any type of attention is good attention, right? Even if you were flat out wrong, even if you flat out didn't do any research, even if you flat out are spreading misinformation. And that is where we are right now, you guys, where people are so jealous and they're so negative that they're spreading misinformation about Melody Shari because they cannot do basic research and find out, what the status is of all of her ventures, you guys. For some reason, it is just better to talk yourself into foolishness. It is better to talk yourself into believing that your kid is more successful, but yet you're not going through the proper receipts and the proper business ventures to really vet that information, to make sure the information that you're saying is actually factually correct, right? Because why should Melody Shari fans even have to be on your Instagram lives or your Facebook lives or whatever you're doing and have to be in the comments and constantly having to correct you? That is embarrassing. If that was me, I would have immediately got off live and I would have researched what I needed to research on Melody Shari before I ever spoke on her again. But that makes too much sense, you guys. That is too much right? And that's why we have the problems that we have, right? That is why we have the problems that we have. Phonics Unhooked is not spending her days listening to all of the bloggers that she knows is pro Melody Shari. So she's not going to know, what people's reviews are of those who are supporting Melody Shari's products, because she doesn't listen to everybody, right? She only listens when people are talking about her, right? She only listens as if somebody's saying something about her or saying something about her daughter, then she tunes in, you guys. But as far as anything that is positive about Melody Shari, she doesn't tune in, and she purposely gets on live to slander Melody Shari and try to convince her followers not to tune in. So there is that. I just don't understand anymore. Like seriously, at the end of 2022, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to focus your time on, is still worried about what is in Melody Shari's pockets, how much ownership she has, alleging that she's not successful, alleging that it's smoke and mirrors and all of these things. Like it's just too much, you guys. It is just absolutely too much. So there is that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.